Yeah, how's it going, guys? Thank you for allowing me into your space. So, today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of how I was able to simulate and model this forest background. Uh, the process is very simple, not that difficult. So, the only thing that you need to do here is to know how to properly keyframe your camera and your camera settings, and to understand the rule of thirds, and how to position your camera in a very tight space to get a very insightful shot. So, as a either as a product animator or as a environmental artist, it's always advisable to work smart and to work fast. So, I was able to get this forest, and okay, I started off with the grass. I got the grass from Blender Kit. After I got it from Blender Kit, I decided to set it to an array. I added the array modifier to give it this straight line, just like what you can see here. So after applying the array modifier, I decided to copy it and spread it all around the forest. And after spreading it around the forest, I also went to my plugin, which is the Blender Kit, where I got the trees. So I decided to scatter the trees all over the place. And for the bridge, I also got it from Blender Kit. The rock that you can see here from Blender Kit, and the other forest that you see at the other end of the road. So the process is actually very simple, and I have a very insightful tutorial on how to add cameras to markers, and a very good way of binding your camera to your project, making each camera's active during the process of deployment. So enough of the first scene. Now let's move on to the second scene. So for the second scene, I also adopted a very similar workflow. Here we go. The workflow here is, me personally, I'm highly impressed with the mode of deployment here, and the work ethic that I adopted here is highly impeccable, because I took out my time to understand what I really wanted to do, and how I would like it to come out. Because looking at the topology from the z-axis, you can see that everything is well aligned and in well measured dimensions. So for the supermarket, I modeled it from the beginning to the end. The same thing go to the second supermarket here, and the liquor store that you also have here. So and for the supermarket text, I made use of some inbuilt fonts that Blender supports, and I also made use of different props like the dustbin, the chair, which other thing. And looking inside the liquor store, you can see the fridge, and the bottle cooler as well. So it took me maybe like an hour to like 3 hours to make this happen. And I adopted the same style of workflow for my first scene. So if you are interested in having this Blender file, it will be available on my Patreon page. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like this demonstration. And personal consultation with me. My email address is contact1503@gmail.com. And sincere apologies if you heard a baby crying in the background. That was my niece.